Today, we're going to talk about the in-between stuff, so stay tuned. What's up, everyone? Welcome to my very humble channel. Now let's get on into it. A lot of you guys are trying to lose weight, or you're trying to fix your thyroid, or you're trying to fix your adrenal fatigue, or your constipation, or your loose stool, or your leaky gut, your histamine. But you're forgetting a couple things. Like I did a video a couple of days ago about getting grounding shoes. And somebody asked me, where'd you get those shoes? If you type in, let me see here, I got my computer, grounding shoes on Etsy, they're everywhere. Like, the company I used is called Nephe Shoes, and they're everywhere. Nephes, Nephe Shoes. Nephes shoes. And basically they put a copper button on the bottom of a leather sole. This way, and it totally works because I've been walking around them in my yard and I'm like dreaming more than normal. My battery is getting supercharged from getting out of rubber soles. Legit. Here's the thing. Somebody asked me on the comment section, why don't you just go barefoot? Numero uno. I live in Tennessee where it is humid and you have sand grass fleas. They're called chiggers. I gotta bite some more. There's a chigger bite right there. Now, I don't have a lot of them. If I spray myself really well, then the chigger situation is not as bad. But Now, I don't have ticks in the grass in the front, but I have a ton of sand fleas. I'm good. The other reason why I do not go barefoot around horses, because do you want a broken foot? I'm just saying. All it takes is walking around and then that hard hoof on skin. No, I've had thunder step on my feet 3 or 4 times. You feel like popping an eyeball out and pooping all at once as you scream. You don't want a big horse stepping on your foot on a barefoot. That is the reason why I do not go barefoot walking around my property, for those 2 reasons. But let's get more into this story because I got more to say. Having a healthy body is not only about diet, nutrition, and exercise. It's about cortisol. It's about toxic exposure. And if you can manage your stress, circadian rhythm, and how much toxic exposure you are exposed to, or like let's say amalgam fillings are absolutely atrocious and you just are being dosed with mercury all the time. It's all the other things that you have control of that will minimize this toxic bucket. And then the cells can breathe and they can function properly. For example, your toilet paper. They use bleach, they use chemicals, forever chemicals, and you're putting that in your vajayjay, your badunga, and the skin there is so thin in your vaginas and your bunghole, and you're putting this white bleached chemicalized toilet paper in your private bits, and 30 seconds your body starts to absorb the toxins. It's not just your shampoos and your makeup and the soaps, it's also your toilet paper. So I'm not sponsored by this company, but I'm like, well, I also have to preface this. In Sweden, the toilet paper, the cheapy stuff, was always brown. So I always bought the brown toilet paper. It was unbleached toilet paper. And who would have thunk that that is what I should be using now? No, we want the white, fluffy, thick, chemical nastiness up our bits. So I really suggest that you guys get some natural, unchemicalized toilet paper. There's some bamboo toilet paper here. I'm going to try this brand out and see. I'm not sponsored by them. And I'm just going to load up on toilet paper. So when it comes to your lotion and your dish soap and your detergent and certain colors, dyes on the clothing you wear, if you're not wearing cotton, so now people are using or buying bamboo clothing or cotton clothing, everything. People are using nail polish and perfumes and makeup and shaving cream. All of these things have a lot of chemicals, and they are forever. You're wondering why your body's not doing what you want it to do. It cannot lose weight or fix your thyroid or poop again if it's battling a fire over here from toxins. And then you have lifestyle stress, and then you have connecting to a circadian rhythm. If you're trying to get healthy on a ketogenic, low carb, high fat, or carnivore diet, it's not going to work unless you clean up everything. Comment below if you guys have started making that change. I switched to distilled water 6 years ago. Now I have well water because I was freaked out every time I drank bottled water or water from the tap or took a shower in it. It always freaked me out. Now I feel freedom. I don't buy my meat anymore from the supermarket because of the stuff that they do into it. I go to a butcher from my farm, and I'm still having plastic exposure around me, but I've taken the toxic load down. And that's when you start to see changes in the human body. It's amazing. Comment below. Tell me if you guys have made those changes as well. Life is really hard, but life is good. I'm about to get this house started, so you guys stay tuned. My Instagram is Stephanie Ketogenic. My Facebook fan page is Stephanie, I can't talk, the business person. I don't have energy, but I have energy. It's very weird. I'm so tired because I've been working with contractors and this and that and my mom and blah, 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 blah. But I'm so grateful for everything. I'm so grateful. And I'm out. I'm Stephanie Person at the age of 55, almost 56, 16 years in ketosis, and I'm out.